Okay, so let's say you want a 10.5 to 11-inch tablet, but you're not sure if you really want to spend 3 times as much on the new Galaxy Tab S8, and you're thinking, hey, maybe I should get the cheaper Galaxy Tab A8. Well, I thought it might be interesting to compare these two new tablets from Samsung to see if you should save your hard-earned money. Pricing for the Tab A8 starts at $230, while the Galaxy Tab S8 starts at about $700, but obviously the price is going to depend on which version you get, because there's a 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage on the base model Tab A8, and then 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage on the base model Tab S8. So there's quite an advantage there when you compare the base models, but you can also go up to 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage on the cheaper Tab A8, and it's still going to be about half the price of the Galaxy Tab S8. When it comes to the screen size on these two, they're actually pretty close. You get a 10.5 inch on the Galaxy Tab A8, 11 inch on the Galaxy Tab S8. You are going to get higher resolution, 2960 by 1440 on the more expensive S8 versus 2000 by 1080 on the Tab A8. Now when putting these right next to each other, it's going to be obvious you get a brighter screen on the Tab S8. It also has better viewing angles than the cheaper tablet, but the Tab A8 screen is still going to be good for its price, just not on the same level of good as the Tab S8. You also get 2160p resolution when watching YouTube videos with the S8 versus only 1080p on the Tab A8. You're also going to get full HD playback quality on Netflix with the S8 versus only SD quality on the cheaper Tab A8. Having said that though, the Galaxy Tab A8 is still pretty good for watching movies, reading, playing games. You can also connect it to a keyboard and mouse, but just keep in mind, multitasking is going to be quite a bit better on the Galaxy Tab S8 over the cheaper tablet. Other things to consider, you got the S Pen included with the Tab S8, where you're not going to get that on the cheaper Tab A8, and it's not compatible with the S Pen either, in case you're thinking of just buying that separately. But what you do get is a headphone jack on the Galaxy Tab A8, which you're not going to get on the more expensive Galaxy Tab. You also get a 7040 milliamp hour battery on the Tab A8, 8000 milliamp hour battery on the Tab S8. But surprisingly, in my battery drain test, I got about the same 7-hour battery life on both tablets. So yeah, you're gonna get about the same battery life regardless of which one you go with. You'll easily be able to get through the entire day with normal usage, and then obviously more if you turn the screen brightness down. Now, something else you're gonna get on the Galaxy Tab S8 is the 45-watt super fast charging, and yeah, that's a really nice feature to have. And trust me, once you start using this super fast charging, you're not going to want to use anything that's less than 45 watts. Now, as of this video, the Tab A8 is on Android 11, the Tab S8 is on Android 12, but you're still gonna get a very similar experience on both tablets. You can see here, you can even choose between Google Discover, Samsung Free, left of the home screen, but there's a couple things you're not gonna get on the cheaper Galaxy Tab, like Samsung DeX, which is sort of like turning your tablet into a regular laptop or Chromebook type experience, and it works pretty good for the most part if you're wanting to be a little more productive. The other thing you won't get is the second screen feature, where you can connect the tablet to a Windows PC and then use that as a second or third monitor, depending how your setup is. But really, I'm not sure if I would use that as much as Samsung DeX. You're going to get a Unisoc T618 on the Tab A8, Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor on the Tab S8. When it comes to performance, it's not going to be that close between these two. Just one look at the Geekbench scores and you're going to see the Tab S8 is about 3 to 4 times more powerful than the cheaper Galaxy Tab. Most of the time I would probably say you shouldn't go totally by Geekbench scores, but in this case you can pretty much tell which one is the more expensive tablet and more powerful once you spend some time with each one. But the Galaxy Tab A8 is still a good affordable option in my opinion. It's just tough to compare it to the Tab S8 when it comes to performance. And then gaming is going to be better on the Tab S8, but I still enjoy playing PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 9 on the cheaper tablet. Sure, the graphics and frame rates won't be quite as good as on the more expensive one, and games are going to load a little bit faster as well on the Tab S8, but you can still play at HD graphics, high frame rates on games like PUBG Mobile, which is plenty good enough for me. Another nice feature is you get 2 speakers on each side of the tablet. For both of these, sound is nice and loud for the Tab A8, but when comparing next to the more expensive Tab, it's pretty obvious that the S8 sounds better. Overall loudness is similar, but the quality is like night and day. With those AKG speakers on the S8, they just seem to have better bass, sounds more balanced, and just more full than the speakers on the cheaper Galaxy Tab. Here's a quick audio test of each, just to give you an idea of what to expect. Now you're not going to get the new auto framing on the Galaxy Tab A8 like you're going to get on the S8, and you're going to get higher resolution, better quality cameras on the more expensive Galaxy Tab, which is not a huge surprise there. So if you want the tablet that's going to be better for Zoom meetings, other video conference calls, then you'll definitely want to grab the Tab S8. But if cameras don't matter to you much when it comes to tablets, then the Tab A8 is going to be fine. I'll show you some samples of each just to give you an idea of what to expect. But just be aware, they really aren't going to be that close. The Tab S8 is going to win this category without much effort when it comes to which one has the better cameras. I don't think you can go wrong with either one, depending on what you're wanting out of a tablet. So at the end of the day, I guess you need to decide if having some of the more expensive features and specs on the Galaxy Tab S8, are those really worth about 3 times more to you? If you want to see another comparison, let me know, because I've got a lot more tablet comparisons coming. And as you can see, there is just a lot of good options right now when it comes to what tablets to buy.
So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.